Welcome to my channel, Living Your Best Life, and I'm Cindy Smaha. And today I am so excited because we are going to have lots of fun because I'm going to do a summer glam makeup for the over 50. So I am going to just glitz it all out, and I've got some great products that I'm going to be using. So before we get into all the fun, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click that little bell right next to it so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. That does help my channel to grow. And leave me a comment about how I did and maybe some suggested products. So let's get into this. Okay, my first step is that I'm going to apply my concealer. I always apply my concealer to my under eye first, just sort of let it meld and just congeal into the skin. Isn't that just an odd word, congeal? Sounds like jello. Okay, let that just go in there. And then I take the same concealer and just pop that on the lid to help prime my lid for eyeshadow. And by the way, I'm using Makeup by Mario concealer. This is the one I've been reaching for here lately, and I love it. So now I'm going to blend that out on my upper lid so there's no excess product up there. I'm going to leave the lower lid, the under eye concealer portion alone. Now I'm going to use my Easy Bake and Snatch from Huda Beauty. As you can tell how dusty it is on the outside, I use it a lot. I'm going to dip in just a fluffy brush here, and I'm going to apply that to the upper lid just to set it again, to accept eyeshadow. I help it to blend, give it a good base to go for. Alright, we're done there. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Revlon Quad eyeshadow. It's Color Stay Day to Night, and it's got some beautiful shades. Now all these are shimmer shades, so there's no matte shade in it, which I don't love that idea, but I don't have a whole lot of choice. There's not a lot of purple out, and I'm wearing purple, as you can see. I got this shirt at Shein, and just so you know, it is so cute. Let me show it to you. It is just absolutely so cute. So nice for summer. So, and of course, I wanted to match, so I wanted purple. I wanted to match. So let's get into this. Okay, I want to take that sort of, not quite the lightest shade, but the next to the lightest shade right here. And I'm going to work that into my crease and upper part of my lid. Okay, there's not a whole lot of pigment there. It's very light, but we can build on that. That's no problem. Take the next to the darkest shade right here, and I'm going to make a V on the end of my eye. Work that in, maybe darken up that crease here a little bit. And then bring it down into the lid. by creating that V. These shades really aren't super pigmented, but it looks good. I just wanted it to be purple. And you can't find purple shades out there that match. I mean, you might find one purple shade in this palette, another purple in that palette, another purple in that palette, but there's not a full, like this one, like a quad or even a compact that has all purple shades in it. At least I haven't found it. If you found it, let me know where it's at. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to take that lightest shimmer shade right here on my finger. I'm going to press that right onto the center of the lid. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty good so far. I'm liking it. Okay, I curled my lashes offline and I decided I'm going to put a little bit of that darker shade that we used here. I'm going to put that right under the last third of my eye. Alright, that looks really, really, really good. Now I'm going to go in with my Mercier purple eyeliner, and I'm going to put that right on the top lash line. I'm going to tight line it, so I'm going to do it right along the eyelash line. Angle, so it's larger on the outside and then it gets smaller as it comes closer to the inner corner. It's already starting to take shape. Now I'm going to take the darkest color in the 4 quad and I'm going to use that to create a wing on the outside of my eye. I'm going to take a little bit of that same eyeliner and I'm going to put it right on the corner here, underneath my lashes, right along the tight line, right along that eyelash line. Bring it up to connect it to the wing at the top. Lovely, I'm loving it. It's giving smoky-eyed vibes. And do the same on the other eye. Okay, I'm liking that. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? That little smoky eye going on looks nice. I'm going to go in with mascara, and this is my Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara that's waterproof. And this stuff I absolutely love. I can't live without this. This is just the best product. If you don't have a good tubing mascara, then you need to get this one because this will work. Alright, look at that. That looks fantastic. I'm so excited. Awesome! Now I'm going to go under and I'm going to blend out that concealer now. It had plenty of time to sit and set. I love this makeup by Mario. It seems to just really meld into the skin, and it does not accentuate my fine lines and wrinkles, and it just looks so well. Also going to use my little Fake Awake trial size, which I really love this stuff. Trial size eyeliner. It's in like a soft peach color. I'm going to put that down into the waterline here. Next I'm going to go into my Patrick Ta Cream Foundation. And I have been using this non-stop since I got it and tried it out and loved it. This is just awesome. And I'm going to use a flat dent brush to go right into that cream and start applying. I just can't believe how well this works into my skin. Great shade match, by the way. Got this in one of my IPSY boxes. I believe this is like $52, so it's not cheap, that's for sure. I always come down a little bit on my neck just to help blend that in so that it looks seamless. I mean, look at this. Look, I just can't believe how well this actually melds into my skin, and it doesn't, there's no settling into my fine lines. It just becomes like skin on my face, which is just amazing. So I've just been loving this. Gosh, I think I've only used like a cream foundation like this only a few times and have been very disappointed. So this is just a win for me. I love this Patrick Ta. Next, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour Stick. And what I like to do is press it into the back of my hand, because this stuff is very pigmented and it comes out in lots, in a bulk. And so that's why I'd rather just work it into the brush. So that's what I'll do here, is I'm just working it into the brush so it's even coverage. It doesn't pick up a ton of product. Now I'm going to sculpt my face, just put it right there on that cheekbone. Okay, and what I'm going to do is take the leftovers and just sculpt out my chin a little bit here, whatever's on the brush. There we go. And then a little down the nose. There we go. That looks really good. Looking good. Next, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Camo blush here. And I don't have my glasses anywhere. I've lost my glasses. But I'm going to take it's a really beautiful, beautiful pink shade. Beautiful pink shade. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand because, again, it is very pigmented. And I don't want to go with a full-on product right on my face. And so then I'll just take my brush and just buff it in to the brush so it's going to be even coverage. It's always a good rule of thumb is to put stuff on the back of your hand and blend it in when you're working with blush, cream blush and cream or liquid contour and that. So now let's put that. Whoa, look at that color already. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy. Wow, that is gorgeous. You cannot go wrong with the e.l.f. Camo blushes. They are just wonderful. If you haven't tried them, what are you waiting for? They are just gorgeous. Wonderful. Might be just a little bit much. I'm going to see about taking some of it off or smoothing it out here a little bit. There we go. That's better. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now I'm going to go with my Ofra On The Go, or I should say On The Glow palette, and go in to get some of the highlighters in here. And you can't go wrong with Ofra highlighters. They are just absolutely gorgeous. They're highlighters, especially the Rodeo Drive. I think that was the one that was the big hit a few years ago, was Rodeo Drive, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little bit and put it right under my brow bone. I'm using that white that I've hit pan on, that white highlighter. And use that to put that on the inner corners there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take some of that, go down my Cupid's bow here. Put it on the end of my nose, top of my chin. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Yes, we are. We're looking good. You know what else I want to do? I'm going to go in with a little bit of this one, which is Rodeo Drive. And I'm going to go in with that a little bit, and I'm going to put a little highlighter right on top of the cheekbone, right there. Lovely. Now Not that I need more glowy here as far as the cheeks go, but we're all glam in here. Getting my glam on. Alright, that looks good. Alright, we're getting to the last steps now. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever. Oops, it's upside down, sorry. Makeup Forever Artist Palette Pencil in whatever walnut. I love this stuff. And this is a go-to product by many of my colleagues also in the business. It goes on so smoothly, but what I like about it, it does have a really strong staying power. And lastly, I'm going to use my Haus Labs lip gloss that I got in, I believe it was an Allure box a couple months ago, and I'm just loving it. This is the best. I love it that the lipstick industry is now really catering to what our needs are, which are to have lipstick, lip glosses, balms that are hydrating to us, that are not sticky, doesn't seem to spread around, that doesn't cake up in the corners, that just stays on and stays beautiful. And I love, love, love that. Love that. So let me fluff out my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, here is the finished look. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really, really, really great. Again, it's sort of outside my comfort zone, maybe your comfort zone, and wearing a purple eyeshadow. But I just love how it makes my hazel eyes pop. Purple is just the best for hazel eyes. If you're looking for eyeliner, for shadows, purple is the way to go. And I love this palette. I love it. It said it's from the drugstore. And I like a lot of the Revlon quad palettes because they do have shades that really match well. I've seen where there's palettes where none of them blend together. They're not even sort of the same color family. So I love it that Revlon does that, and they make them so blendable. So I'm really happy with that. So I hope this was fun for you. It sure was fun for me. I love practicing and playing with makeup. It just brings out the artist in me. And please leave me a comment on what maybe eye products and products you use that really help to get your glam on. And so I'm going to have a lot of fun today. I hope you will too. And I do hope that you are living your best life. So as always, I care about you. I love you. I just hope that you are living your best life and that you are doing well. And I will see you next week, Monday at 4. Have a great week. Bye-bye.